On the evening of September 22nd, Rose of BLACKPINK stepped into the studio of The Howard Stern Show, and what followed was nothing short of magnetic. Known worldwide as the nation's main vocal, Rose stripped her artistry down to its purest form, delivering a breathtaking acoustic rendition of APT, the viral anthem that shattered records with over 2 billion views. Her voice, unembellished yet powerful, floated through the air like silk, proving once again why she remains one of the most captivating vocalists of her generation. But the true surprise of the night came not from her flawless performance, but from a revelation that set social media ablaze. For the first time, Rose unveiled what she called the version 1.0 of APT, the raw original blueprint that existed before Bruno Mars joined the track. It was more than a performance. It was an unveiling of history, a window into the earliest heartbeat of a global phenomenon. Though the melody remained familiar, the lyrics of this unreleased version painted a different story. Tender, intimate, and almost cinematic, they spoke of waiting in room 17, of sweet dreams left unspoken, of digital conversations that could never replace real touch. A plea to escape the noise of crowded bars for something infinitely more personal. In just over 30 seconds, this stripped-down narrative turned the internet into a wildfire. Fans from every corner of the globe shared, reposted, and dissected the clip, many proclaiming that Rosé's solo take was even more mesmerizing than the now iconic duet. For months, critics and listeners alike debated whether APT owed its explosive rise solely to the star power of Bruno Mars. But Rosé's version 1.0 shattered that narrative. With nothing more than her voice and a few guitar chords, she proved she could carry the entire song on her own shoulders. Had this version been officially released, it is not hard to imagine it climbing the charts with the same unstoppable force, driven purely by the elegance, sweetness, and emotional depth of Rosé's artistry. This revelation came just days after another monumental milestone. On September 18th, the official APT music video featuring Bruno Mars surpassed the 2 billion view mark on YouTube. What makes the achievement historic is the speed. It took just 10 months for Rose to claim the record for the fastest video in platform history to reach that number. In doing so, she became the only K-pop soloist to ever accomplish the feat, cementing her place among the elite echelon of global superstars. Since its release on October 18, 2024, APT has been nothing short of a cultural juggernaut. It didn't merely debut, it detonated, landing straight at number 1 on both the Billboard Global 200 and Global Excl. US charts, holding its crown for 15 consecutive weeks. In Korea, it delivered Rose her first ever perfect all-kill as a soloist, a benchmark many consider the pinnacle of digital dominance. On streaming platforms, the momentum has been equally ferocious. On Spotify, APT stormed past 1 billion streams in just 100 days, the fastest ever for any K-pop act. On YouTube, the MV continued rewriting history. 1 billion views in 105 days, breaking the record once held by Gangnam Style, and 1.5 billion views in just 184 days. In the UK, the song anchored itself on the official singles chart for 29 consecutive weeks, proving Rosé's resonance extends far beyond Asia, deep into Western markets. The numbers tell a story, but the narrative goes deeper. Each milestone has not only reaffirmed Rosé's ability to shine as part of BLACKPINK, but also her power to command the stage alone. APT is no longer just a hit, it is a manifesto of her global impact, a symbol of what it means for a K-pop star to transcend language, geography, and genre. With every performance, Rose continues to evolve from pop idol to cultural icon. The release of her version 1.0 was not simply nostalgia. It was a reminder of her artistry at its core, unpolished, vulnerable, and profoundly human. And if history is any indication, Rosé's journey as a soloist is only beginning. Because sometimes the most powerful versions of a song, the ones that linger long after the stage lights fade, are not the polished anthems the world already knows, but the raw, intimate truths waiting to be heard. And with Rose, the world is always ready to listen.